Hey guys, so I haven't made a video in like a long time. I've been really busy preparing myself for the new school year basically, so I didn't even take like videos of when I moved in. I took videos of my sister driving me there. Way more stuff because you know my hair products are probably in one car and then my other stuff is here. Here's my sister. Watch the road! So I don't know, I've just been a little bit busy getting ready for different classes and things like that I didn't even get a chance to show you guys my room. So I'm going to. And yeah, and today is a really special day because I'm gonna introduce you guys to my roommate, my best friend, like a sister. And yeah, I'm just really excited. So get ready. I'm welcoming Jasmine Yak to the table. I'm the roommate. Hello. So, Jasmine, say hi to my
Good afternoon.
subscribers. It's good evening.
Good night, because it's
Good night, go
8:28.
sleep.
Hi, I'm Jasmine, and this is Keeping Up with CNR.
It's not. Actually, we're in Mercy College now. As you can see, we're like this. Like, honestly, I remember before starting my college career, my mom was like freaked out about me having a roommate. Like I said in my previous videos, I was the first one in my household to go away for college.
Same for me. I was also the first one to go away from my college.
Yeah, so it was really. Yeah, my sisters did go to college, but they stayed home. I, however, went away, and so I was really scared about, you know, because I'm gonna sleep in the same room as them. I don't even know who they are, things like that. So
I had a different intake. So
I can't.
when I was
She's not even like that.
in high school, actually I am like this. I'm actually really funny in person. If you've ever met me, not to be conceited or anything, but you know, not to toot my own horn. Anyways, that was not the thought process for me. I honestly, when I was in high school, ready to apply, ready to like get started with college, I was excited to meet who my roommate was, but at the time I kind of was like not answering my emails. So she actually was the first person to hit me up by text, random number. It's like, hey, I'm your new roommate. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
because although I was like scared, I was also at the same time excited. It was more my mom that was scared. But yeah, our previous school, CNR, whatever, they sent me her information in August. So I didn't know who my roommate was going to be like. I don't even think it was like early August. I think it was like late August.
it was late August. It's
So
like
it was like a couple weeks
1 week
before school started.
But when she saw the email, she thought I was Asian.
Yeah, because her last name's Yak. Guys, I'm not racist. Whose last name is Yak? Have you ever met anyone other than your family with the last name Yak? Because I've met people with my last
Actually,
name.
I've Googled some people on Facebook. It's not Abiyah.
No, but like met people.
No.
Yeah, I've never.
But like
people
it's a
Reyes.
Mayan last name, so
Yeah.
I'm not Asian. In case you guys are wondering, sorry to disappoint you.
Yeah, like I saw that name Jasmine Yak, and I was like, well, I've never heard that last name before. And usually, like I know that the 3-letter last name is just common in a lot of Asian.
I'm from Long Island, by the way.
Cultures.
I'm not from the city.
She's not from any of the boroughs of New York.
Just way out there in Long Island where the oceans and the fishes are. Where it's just barren desert, nowhere to go but grass and sea. And the waves just move on, and it takes you with you far, far,
All right, you
away.
tried. Yeah. Nah, but so yeah, so they gave me her name. I was like, oh, she's Asian, I think. But then I texted her and she told me like, oh, I'm Guatemalan. She asked me what I was. I was like, Puerto Rican. And you know, we texted each other like basic things. She was at work, so she didn't get back to me until like a couple hours later. But eventually, she did get back to me.
And then we exchanged like social media accounts. Snapped her. I would snap her, and she'd be like, "Ha ha ha, funny." But like, was she really laughing? To be honest,
I was. I definitely was. But yeah. So I asked her because I was already planning on buying a fridge. She lied to me. She said she was gonna bring the TV so we could share. She never bought the TV.
In my case
I'm still bringing the fridge.
My mom told me I could have the TV. The TV was never gonna be. It's out of my control. I didn't buy the TV in the end.
She was supposed to bring a TV. I brought the fridge. I still bring the fridge. It's really big.
I bring in my loyalty and my love. I think that is enough.
I bring my loyalty, love, and refrigerator.
But I'm funny, so.
I like to this.
Awkward.
I like to this.
Really move on this video.
But anyway, so we met. It's crazy because I actually remember the date and everything. I'm really good with that. September 4th, 2016 is the day of moving day. It was the day before Labor Day. I only know that because on Labor Day, the next day we went to Six Flags. So that's how I remember.
You probably remember it off Snap because of memories?
No, I really do remember it was September 4th. So I know because like for weeks I was just like, can't wait for September 4th. So that date, like I never forgot about that date. So yeah, from that moment on, we met.
What was your first impression of me?
I'm not really sure. You were quiet. You seemed sweet. You didn't seem shy because you didn't seem like shy like, oh, I'm gonna have to force a conversation out of her. But you did seem reserved, so I felt comfortable with like, okay, like, you know, she's not too quiet, but she's also not too outgoing that I feel like,
A boundary was set, basically. I did have a boundary. I kind of had like walls up in a way, but like, I was always good with communication.
Yeah.
Great person to communicate with.
What was your first impression of me?
Well, first, I saw your face and I was like, wow, she's really pretty. But in my head, I was like, she's really pretty. Like, really, really pretty. Alright. Anyways, but automatically with that assumption, right, I just think that pretty people sometimes can be very mean. So automatically I just thought she was mean. I'm not stereotyped. I come from an all-white school, so that was just common. Pretty girl, mean girl. Make it into a pretty girl, mean girl sandwich. Bam, you got yourself lunch. Anyways, yeah, I just thought she was like mean. But I mean, as she kept going, she kept talking and then talking and then talking. She was pretty good. She was pretty chill. I thought she was really nice. I was really shocked by that.
I don't know what she thought I was into.
Never judge a book by its cover. She really surprised me with the Christianity thing, by the way.
I'm Christian.
Hi, I'm Catholic.
I mean, but Christianity is just like, Christianity isn't a religion. My religion is Pentecostalism. Christianity is believing in Jesus Christ, so in a way we are Christian.
In a way. I just never had met somebody who was really into their religion, and that kind of like shocked me because like, yes, I go to church, yes, I know my Padre Nuestro, and then yes, I know like the prayers, but I never really took a moment to like, you know, open up my Bible, actually know, like I didn't know any Bible stories at all, just, you know, the typical Christmas story of Jesus being born, but that was basically it. It wasn't until like we started getting conversations about religion, about the Bible stories, or like,
I'm very passionate about what I believe in, so it's kind of hard for me not to show that. And even a friend told me like, you can tell like this is like Christian without even having to speak about it.
Oh yeah, most definitely got that off of you within the first week. But it was just nice. It was nice because it was completely different. Because my friends back home were cool and chill and everything, but like they're not really religious. Yes, they go to church. Yes, they're Catholic, right? But I guess you would say it's like your typical Catholic. Like you don't really open your Bible, nor do you know most of the stories that occur in the Bible. But she was different, which you could tell off the bat. She had the patience to tell me what the stories were. She actually encouraged me to go ahead and open my Bible, which I've never done before, because I was like, but I go to church, so isn't that enough? But it's clearly not. So it kind of just, it opened my doors to a whole different world, which is beyond beautiful. So I thank you for that.
Aww.
Because that really, it's something that you learn when you're little, right? But for me, when I was little, it just didn't stick. Or I guess you would say it just didn't grow out of me to figure out like what my religion really is all about, what is happening, like how does it relate back to me, and how like the beauty of it all. It never really touched me until now, where like I had somebody be like, oh, you don't know what this is, well, let me go ahead and explain it to you. So that was really nice in regards to that. So
I felt like, you know, I wasn't trying to like pressure her into
No,
like
I
learning
didn't
about it or anything
find it
like that.
pressuring.
It was more of in the sense where I just wanted to show her, because like I am very familiar with Catholicism. I grew up in Catholic school my whole life. So, you know, and that's why I say like Christianity, the term Christianity means serving Christ. Catholics serve Christ, Pentecostals, Baptists, etc. Jesus Christ. So I wanted to show her what that meant, because if you believe in the same Bible as me, well, he tells us how to serve him. So I felt like, you know, she wasn't aware of that. It was more of like a storytelling type of thing. Like she didn't. That's how I guess
it was like
you could
more
ask
of like
that.
a schedule, a story, but also like a schedule. Like you go to church, you don't go to church on the rest of the week, then you go to church, and then like that's it. There wasn't much more to it until now, where I could be like, oh, this actually
like
like
the purpose, or you know, when things go wrong.
the overall meaning of it.
Yeah,
That's what.
so I'm happy that I was able to talk to her
I
about
definitely
things like
think
that.
though that concept right there that made it so different was what made our friendship actually stronger, which was really nice. It's like we're similar in many ways.
Yeah.
I guess you would say.
I think so.
When she gets annoyed, I get annoyed. Or when she gets annoyed, I annoy her even more to just, you know, bother her.
Or I
Vice
do
versa.
vice versa.
Yeah. Like she can tell when I'm off, and then I can tell when she's off.
Yeah.
Or like
It's weird. Like we have like this connection. Like let's
we have
say we're
telepathy.
mad at
That's
each
what we
other,
have.
or like I don't know, because obviously I consider her like my sister, and sisters fight, sisters go through things,
I'm a sister.
you know. So obviously when we're upset with each other or whatever, you can literally feel that. Like
No, you could definitely
Yeah,
like you
we-
can tell when you
Even
live with somebody, you
Yeah.
just know they're off.
even if like I'm not even saying like we've been mad at each other and we don't speak. We've never
No,
done
we
that. We've
have
been mad at
we
each
have
other.
been in fights. And let me just tell you,
No, but
I
what I'm
always
saying
blame.
is like when
I'm
we
just kidding.
shut up. Like I'm saying like when we're mad at each other, right? We won't just like mean mug each other. Like we'll dead have conversation, regular conversation, like oh, you know, just like about schoolwork or just anything, and like act like nothing's wrong. But then we'll dead look at each other and,
and
be
we're like, there's
so,
something wrong.
Are we gonna talk about it or what? And then we'll just both laugh because we obviously both know that there's a need
I
to
think
talk to each
there was
other.
in one case situation, she was just doing her hair, right? And I was in my bed, and I was like, so like, are we gonna solve this? Or she was like, thank God. No, I think it was the other way around.
you're bad at
She
stories.
was like,
I was dead about to interrupt you and say that. That was actually
like, okay,
me.
all right. Okay, so she was like, so are we gonna talk about this? And I was like, thank God, because it was too awkward, and it just
Yeah, and it was for days we were feeling like that, but eventually I
So-
just couldn't take it no more.
for the viewers out there who think we don't fight, oh, we fight
We fight.
hard. Like fists
Yeah.
are thrown, slaps are done, punches have been made.
Phones have been thrown. I did not punch her in the face. She has a tendency because she plays around a lot, but she's.
I
like
do. I have a rough
heavy.
hand.
She's a little heavy-handed, so I personally feel like, you know, if you're heavy-handed, maybe we should play fight. because, you know, I could go like this and then, like, she go like this, but, like, really hard. I'm like, that's not the same. Not the same. So, like, it'll get me tight. Like, did you not realize you hit me hard? But she really doesn't notice. Like, I feel like Jasmine is, like, certain things that I've learned about Jasmine is, like, she's just like that. Like, but I learned that from day one. Like, I can't even know when Jazz is walking somewhere because she steps very hard.
Not only that, I'm a
klutz
klutz in general. We had a bunk bed freshman year. I fell off the bunk bed once. She was asleep. She couldn't catch me.
Her textbook would fall every night.
Yeah, my laptop. Oh my goodness, my laptop fell from the top bunk. I think I almost had a heart attack.
Yeah. Jazz was just bad. Like that.
It was.
But. And, like, that's just one of the few things, like, I love about her, though. It's, like, that's, alright, don't make it weird. Nah, but, yeah, like, I don't know. Sometimes, I would say, like, I'm protective of her, but, you know, just when I met her, and, like, even to this day, sometimes I realize, like, I don't know, like, I just don't want anyone to, like, do something bad to her or hurt her. So, you know how they say, like, oh, sometimes you don't see things, but someone else does? Like, an example, like, you're driving, the passenger might see something that you don't see because you're looking this way. And so they'll be like, hey, there's something there, and then you avoid something. That's how I feel like when it comes to her, like, and sometimes with me, sometimes I don't see it.
That was a great analogy, girl.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Anyway.
Like, it goes both ways. Sometimes I don't see things. And she'll catch on. Or sometimes I do see things, I'll just ignore it.
Won't say anything about it until I bring it up, and we're like, right. Yeah.
Or vice versa, like, she won't see it in this way, and then I'll just bring it up like, hey, and then she'll like understand where I'm coming from, and we help each other out like that. So I'm very appreciative of this friendship, because, like, was talking about how I've shown her things. Like, she's also shown me different aspects of life. I
think I gave her more patience.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I, like, lacked in that area before, but I definitely grew to be, I think I'm a very understanding person and a patient person, and I think that has helped us because, you know, we have to be patient with each other. Sometimes I get frustrated, sometimes she gets frustrated.
We've definitely grown in each other's own ways when it comes to this friendship. In 2016, if we were to look back at us 4 years ago, we were definitely different.
Yeah, I was, like, going through a lot that year.
We were like wild animals let loose.
Yeah, like, alright, you just dragging it. No, it was more of a sense where, like, she met me in a time where I wasn't necessarily okay because I was going through, like, grief and stuff like that. So, and I didn't know how to handle it.
She was emotionally unstable.
Yeah, so she kind of always saw me, like, tearing up, and it was hard because I didn't, you know, we just met, and, like, I'm trying to control my emotions, but I can't. And so, you know, she helped me, and then I eventually helped her when, you know, things didn't go right in life, because this is life and it comes with ups and downs. So I think you learn that when you're not at home.
Yeah.
And I think that we were a good pair to be there for each other.
I mean, we got really lucky, to be honest, because nobody from, like, freshman year, except for this one pair we're actually in the suite with, are roommates since freshman year. So we got really lucky. So, Latoya, it did us well.
Latoya, wherever you are.
Thank you for the lifetime friend you've always, like...
Not for real. Yeah, I mean... This is Dad, my sister. She knows I'll do anything for her.
As I will do for her. She is also considered part of the Yak family. You just gotta include her in the family photos and the Christmas cards. No.
I love her family.
Her.
Her sister's dad loves me. Vice versa. That's another thing. Like, even in the beginning, we were both pretty welcoming with each other. Like, remember when my mom would come pick us up on weekends and take us out to eat?
Yeah, her mom would pick us up and take us out to eat. Those were good times.
Always invite her.
Now we're struggling with this cat food. Almost very done.
Yeah, we're dying here at Mercy. Help! 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 Yeah, we're done here at Mercy. Are we gonna live?
Or are we
Find
gonna
out
die?
next time on The
Keeping Up
Price is Right.
with CNN.
It's Mercy. Yeah.
But yeah, that's basically it.
That's basically it, guys. Soon to come, we're gonna be in our scrubs and we're gonna look cute.
Sorry.
You see, I got injured on camera. Nah, but
Dramatic.
I'm dramatic.
But
No.
yeah, that's basically it.
And till next time.
Tune in next week. Next, John.
All right.
CNR.
Why are you moving your shoulders like that?